Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandrago's Cave. Today we are gonna be drawing MerMay2025 and the prompt is Gemini. Gemini is one of those words that I am not very familiar with, okay? I guess this is representing obviously the concept of Castor and Pollux from the Greek mythology, from astrology as well. The concept of the twins. So I think the idea for today, we could go for drawing a couple of twin mermaids cartoonized, okay? I want to go more for the animalistic. You know that my mermaids are more creatures than girls. I know this is the famous concept of a girl mermaid looking like very appealing and very attracting and everything, but for me are more like thinking if these creatures were real, okay, if I would encounter one of them out there swimming or something, I think it would be more like a creature, okay, like a fantasy type of creature, and not having those woman aspect, because obviously being in the water and everything, the creature couldn't have hair and things like this. I'm kind of trying to find the sense to the myth, okay? I am not much into horoscope either, so the concept of Gemini and everything is not something that I want to venture myself into talking about that topic. So I think let's just create some characters and talk about the finishing line for Inktober. We have this area today. You can see a little bit of the previous one there. I invite you to go to the click in the show more section and open my Instagram. You have all of them there. This is Oasis from yesterday. It is like it's going up, but I don't want to show it because I have the tripod here and everything, but I invite you to check them all. I want to talk about the finishing line we're going to be drawing here more or less today, okay? We are at the moment on the last week of MerMay. You know that I'm always drawing this challenge with the mechanical pencil, the big Matic 0.7 millimeters, okay? So let's draw a little bit of line of action, I would say. I fancy doing something like maybe something like this, and maybe something like this. Not exactly the same, but similar, okay? To not do something that is actually very symmetric. I want to do, even if they are twins, that they have their own, basically, sense to them. For me, my mermaids are kind of snake-like, more like you are thinking about a water snake, or like a barracuda, or a little bit of octopus as well, a little bit of, blending with the environment. So I fancy doing something, let's say, maybe pointy this time, like this, and then like a snake-like, and obviously we add arms. I want to add arms to create this kind of human sense to them. Maybe 3 fingers this time. I'm playing with the idea of using 3 fingers or 4 fingers for the paws, for the hands, okay? In all of them are pretty similar. And I want to play a little bit with this. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit more mysterious creature, something like this. But we will see as we go what the drawing is telling me today, because as I said at the beginning, Gemini is one of those words that I don't want to think about it too much. I just want to start drawing. There are some words during the challenge, like in every single drawing challenge that you do, that you have very defined what you want to do. I want to create someone looking like this, or I want to draw something in references from that other thing. But today we are playing with the concept of twins, so we want duality. There is another prompt that I used this kind of duality, and I made 2 identical or very pretty similar mermaids. This was for Peach. For Peach I've done that I will put the link as well in the show more section so you can have a look. For pitch, I played with the concept of jaguar bulls as well from One Piece, and making these kind of animals that they have the nose a little bit like a fruit shaped nose, like a peach, and you can find them different, but all of them are similar. Okay, it's like if you are actually I don't know, diving in the sea, in the ocean, and you are looking at the fishes or any kind of animal. A lion is a lion, but all of the lions are different, okay? And they have different scars, different features, but all of them are the same. So with this, I want to play with the same concept. So we are going to do this kind of thing. A little bit scary, I would say, as well. Maybe they are trying to make some interaction, trying to touch or to a little bit to make contact here. Okay, I can go for this kind of thing more a little bit pointy and dangerous, because we are playing with this kind of, I don't know, I have a little bit in mind like cars as well, some cars in my mind like Mustangs or F1 and things like this. It doesn't mean that because we are drawing animals we can't take references or ideas from man-made things, okay, or buildings, for example, or architecture, for example. Here can do something like this, and a little bit as well like manta ray. Yeah, something like this, I like it. And maybe this one here that is gonna be in the same position, I can play with the concept of manta ray, like we were saying, like this, and it's maybe a little bit bended. So the head is kind of looking up inwards, and we have the top of the head. So we can explore as well how this shape would work, for example, okay, for the eyes, let's say. Let's say it's gonna be like this, for example, and like this. And this eye will fall here. So as I said, this is the very end of MerMay. This is gonna be the last video of MerMay 2025. I will be posting the rest of the drawings in the Instagram account, like I've been doing during the whole year, during the whole month. I have enjoyed a lot, but I have to say, I started doing challenges, drawing challenges, monthly drawing challenges, because I wanted to create a schedule, keep drawing, and create new routines drawing, and be able to as well include in these drawing routines the making of videos, for example, for the channel, and the making of series as well to refresh my mind in regarding theories and regarding mythology, regarding stories specifically, and storytelling for the characters, because these kind of profiles that I have online are focusing in drawing, yes, in characters, yes, but mainly in storytelling, in world building. Every single one of these mermaids, for example, during this month, all of them have a story of their own. They have a world of their own. There are obviously some of them that I just took and make a caricature of someone, or I made a reference of something, and there is maybe just a few notes. But in general, the idea is to create drawings, create characters, and create stories. Okay, you have as well in the show more section at the bottom of the show more section, when you click there, my website as well. In my website you can find a lot of characters and a lot of stories. I invite you to have a look, okay? I invite you to have a look, come back here, give some feedback, and tell me what do you think about it. I've been working very hard on that website for many months, and yeah, I'm very happy with the results, okay? I want to see if the hand works like this. Yeah, the hand can go. It could be like this, trying to touch, like they have this brotherhood there. very animalistic. You see, very animalistic, very kind of creature-like. This arm here at the back. Okay, so as I was saying, I invite you to check the website, check the stories. I have tiny stories that I'm gonna put here. One of the videos that I've done already. I have many characters and I want to tell you stories, okay? I want to tell you stories and show you characters. So I'm gonna be taking some of these guys and making like a small video, maybe 1 minute, 5 minutes video, depend of the explanation I want to do with it. But basically we have these long format videos that it can be 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour even, that I kind of enjoy talking while drawing and explaining you things, if it is about mermaids, or if it is about One Piece, or if it is about movies or video games or books, anything, okay? And then I want to do these tiny ones as well, that they are a little bit more easy to watch. Like you just spend 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes and it's done, okay? I consume videos of different length. I would watch short videos and I would watch long videos as well, especially when the topic that people is talking about, it's interesting for me, okay? I don't want to do a YouTube channel for the sake of having a YouTube channel. I want to kind of share my knowledge and express my opinion and show you my drawings and my artwork, okay? So I think the idea of me wanting to do this is very interesting for me, and it kind of makes me happy to be able to create this content, okay? So I think this is starting to make sense right now. Sometimes you have a story and you create a character. Sometimes you create a character and then you create a story from that drawing, okay? So sometimes it works one way or the other. All of them are valid. When you are working in animation or when you are working for someone else, you most probably have already an idea. You have a pitch. You have a let's say a concept already given to you, and you just need to create something visual that is fitting the information that they are already giving you, okay? Because you are kind of working for someone else. But when you are working for yourself, you can have the freedom of doing a random drawing that you like, and then from there create a story. I'm gonna do a little bit here the shape like this, and then like this. Yeah, I think it's looking nice. This is something I can work with regarding the Gemini concept, the twins concept, okay? As you can see, both of them are the same. I like to draw this with my mermaids. It's like they have the fins at the bottom and then the arms at the top. Like when you are talking about dragons, that the dragons may have, legs and wings, or they can have actually 4 limbs plus wings. It can be a snake-like with wings. There are different types of dragons, different types of categories within the dragon category. And this is kind of, I'm trying to play a little bit with the same concept, okay? So let's do. I think for the concept of sketch, we have it. Now I'm gonna go into 0.1 Unipin Fine Liner to define the line work, okay? I hope you're able to see the drawing fine. Maybe we are a little bit too high. What do you think? Let's move it a little bit down. Yeah, let's put it here more or less, so it's a little bit more in the middle. We still have a space to work and everything, but just for not being just drawing there in the very, very top, okay? It's looking nice, it's looking nice. We have the sketch, and now let's add the line work, okay? So I wanna play with these shapes and then define what is gonna be my character. Do like this, something like this. Okay. I invite you to check the previous videos I've been doing for MerMay. I'm gonna put one here, okay, talking about as well character design, some stories, etc, etc. And feel free as well to share it with your friends, with your nakamas, with your family, because I know that out there are a lot of people interested in art, interested in drawing. Sometimes I wanna watch things like this, but in my recommended is more about maybe video games or movies and things like this, because it's things that I like to watch as well. But if you know that someone may be interested in learning how to draw, I'm gonna put here a link of some small videos I've been doing to teach you and to teach your kids as well. If you have kids or your family or your parents at home, if you want to do a small activity, short activity, and you want to play on a Sunday evening with them or something, so you can learn the basics of drawing. Obviously, after developing those skills using the basics, you can go to cartoon, you can go to hyper-realistic, but the base, the very bottom of this layer is the same for everyone. You need to start with basic shapes. So I invite you to check that playlist and as well give some feedback of what do you want to see, what do you want to learn. If there is a movie or something specific that you are very fan of and you would like me to talk as well, just say it and I will investigate it a little bit. And if I know something about it, if I actually can talk about it, yeah, we will talk about it here and we will create conversation, because it's something that I really enjoy, to be able to be here and have a chat and everything, okay? Let's do this type of shapes here. It is a very, I fancy doing this kind of like, you know, for the eyes there. Okay, and the hand, now we need to think. I want to do maybe something like this. Okay, that they are gonna be almost touching, maybe something like this, it can work. Okay. And this one as well for the head, we will do like this, like this kind of wings here on the top of the head are a little bit open, like this. Curious about it. We can try to give them a little bit of personality. I fancy maybe this one being a little bit funny guy, like this. And now we are kind of, I have in mind, as I said, something more maybe human-made, mechanical, a manned ray as well, a little bit of a shark in my mind, okay? So when you are drawing something, you can have the computer in front of you and have references open to take ideas, okay? You can just draw from imagination completely, like I'm doing at the moment. I'm just thinking, about what kind of animals, what kind of vehicles, what kind of tools maybe I can use to implement for this. This is how basically characters are made. This is just obviously a very quick way of showing you. I will make more videos of how to brainstorm, how to gather ideas, how to be able to choose what I want to do. If this topic is going to be pirate or is going to be cowboy, how can I blend those two ideas, okay? And yeah, let's do this. This one needs to be a little bit longer because we made this one a little bit longer like this. But now, and obviously this one is upside down, so we need to do a little bit like this upside down. Okay, when we paint it, I want to paint it a little bit like a shark as well. Yeah, I want to paint it a little bit like a shark as well, so we will do a little bit of tones here, and just to create a little bit of volume, we make this second line there, because one is going to be one color and the other one is going to be another color, okay? I think the Gemini concept with this is working. So let's do this one a little bit larger, a little bit bigger, okay? And now maybe some details maybe here on the tails. Maybe some circles as well like this. Like if we are looking into the top part, okay, the back of a whale shark, for example, that they have these kind of textures like this. These have these circles and they are even a little bit shiny. Something like this, interesting. Like you see, as we go developing the drawing, we are creating the character. We are creating the character. Some other videos from Inktober, that I can put you some Inktovers here as well. We have done more story. We have explained the story through the characters, okay? I've been drawing, and as I was drawing, I was thinking, this guy can be here, can be there, can be going there, okay? So this one, we made it a little bit different this time, okay? As well, feel free to ask any kind of question that you may have. Art related, we can talk about any kind of art related thing here, and yeah. So I like it. I like it. It's different from what we've been doing these days, because it's a little bit more animalistic, I would say, than the rest of the drawings, because the faces, the heads, the type of the head that we've drawn. But it's nice to explore something a little bit different every now and then. Let's do like this. Okay, I like it. Like it. We're gonna add some color already. Okay, I have this. I got these colors, and I explain it in every of these MerMay videos, because I'm doing this. I'm using these tools for this MerMay challenge. And basically, the Derwent Chroma Flow brand is nice. I like it. I notice some of the colors are more soft than others. The texture that is giving me is a texture that maybe I would use with more of watercolor paper, for example. I have to try that, but I decided to choose today a few of them more into the reds, browns, purples, and let's see if, for example, I think I would like something in this tone. Is one pencil that I haven't used. Yes, this is it says Pompeian red, okay, I don't know if it has something to do with Pompeii, but colors are thousands and thousands, so let's see. Yeah, I like it like this. Yeah, I like it like this. It looks this kind of, it gives this kind of a little bit dangerous look, and a little bit of exotic or even poisonous, or I don't know, yeah, dangerous, as I said, with reds. I was thinking if purple could work, purple. I was thinking about grey as well, but I've done already one grey the other day. I don't think I have one fully red or partially red. I have an orange mermaids as well. Those with the peach, I used orange peach to create that, and the colors for them as well. Let's do. It's looking nice. It's looking nice. If you have been here for some time, thank you very much. If you are new, thank you very much for being here in the channel, for supporting and watching the videos and everything. I've been talking about One Piece theories, I've been talking about animation, I've been talking about movies, I've been talking about books, I've been talking about challenges, drawing challenges, Inktober, MerMay, Tales of Alethion, December, many challenges. I want to keep doing more. Next video for the Wednesday is gonna be non-MerMay related, I hope. The only one that I'm missing, it will be the sketchbook tour. The sketchbook tours are basically me showing you all the drawings I've done for the challenge all together. That's why we are drawing them all together, one next to each other, okay? Maybe I can do that one for next week, and after that go to another topic and continue doing different videos in different weeks, okay? Feel free as well to express your opinion and what do you want to see as well. I will definitely take it in consideration. I have shared a short about Harry Potter and it went crazy. A lot of people has seen it, a lot of people have liked it as well. And this is connecting to a video I've done some time ago introducing the Harry Potter saga into the channel, kind of explaining what is Harry Potter, and the idea is basically to carry on talking about the individual characters or even theories that they have never been explained, why this guy is doing this, why this other guy is coming from where he's coming, and etc, etc. Probably I go into that topic a little bit as well. I do maybe one or two and then I swap into another topic because it's been very nicely received, that short, and a lot of people has liked it, and that means, I guess that means we want to watch more things like this, I guess, okay? So I will try to explore. I don't want to close myself into only one topic for the Wednesday videos. For the Saturday ones, yes. For the Saturday ones, we are gonna be doing One Piece videos, One Piece theories, One Piece drawings, and analyzing chapters and everything that is getting very, very interesting. But for the Wednesday ones, we're gonna be touching more the art general, in the channel, okay? Not only one topic. Now, because coincidence that we fell into MerMay, and I love it, so it makes sense to do a couple of videos so you can see the progress, okay? Because maybe you are here subscribed into YouTube, into the channel, but you are not on my Instagram and you are not seeing the progress I'm doing with the mermaids, you are not reading the stories, so at least you know that there is a connection there between one platform and the other, and you can actually have a look to what I'm doing there. Let's keep drawing this redness. I like this tone. It's a color that I haven't used yet, and I can see that I will be using it more because it is very clean when I'm painting with it, and it is very vivid and very nice to create details. Maybe if I want to do like someone attacking someone else, like blood or cuts, it can work very nice. If I want to do something a little bit dangerous, this kind of, because it has a little bit of pink as well, dark pink and redness, so it's very interesting. Very interesting. I want to ask you as well, what kind of colors are you using? You are traditional artist like me, for example, or you like to draw. What kind of colors, what kind of brands are you using? I'm using at the moment these ones, Derwent. I'm using Alpino as well. I'm using Standler as well. I have various. I have a box of Carandash there as well, very nice colors, but like these ones, I haven't tried them yet, so I may do a little challenge or a couple of drawings as well, or a couple of videos reviewing those colors and seeing how they work and how they behave with the paper I have. The paper I'm using at the moment is very thin paper, and it doesn't have a texture, or it doesn't have much texture, but as well that's something that plays in the experience. That depends on the type of paper that you're using. One type of color will work better than others, because if it is softer, it works better in one way. If it is a little bit more harder, it works better the other way, okay? So let's do, this arm is gonna be, I think I want it yellowish or whitish, but the rest of the back is gonna be red, okay, like this. Okay. I'm gonna think a little bit about the story about these two guys, so we can actually, as we go, painting a little bit, kind of create a little bit, you know, just something small that probably later I will develop a little bit further and explain what are these guys doing here. I think there is a concept of Gemini here that we've been talking. There is a concept of brotherhood, a concept of family, a concept of replica. Gemini, it reminds me to that movie by Will Smith called Gemini Man. And Gemini Man, without spoiling much, okay, a little bit of a spoiler, obviously, if you haven't watched it, just skip a couple of times, couple of clicks, the video. But Gemini Man is basically, Will Smith is like this kind of military guy, like an elite guy. And he's been kind of hunted, I believe, if I remember correct, he's been hunted by someone, and then at some point he realizes that someone is someone looking like him, but young. So basically, what happened there is that they replicated, they cloned him, and they put him on his prime, in his prime, when he was the best, because he is now a little bit older and outdated, okay? So I think it reminded me to that as well, but I didn't want to do a caricature of Will Smith, because if I can avoid it for this one, I think I've done one for Moulin Rouge, that as well, for Toulouse-Lautrec in Moulin Rouge. That one went crazy. The actor, John, saw it online and shared it in his profile and everything, and it got like 20k likes or 18 likes, something like that, 18k likes, and that was very nice. I love when I draw something like that not for him to see anything, just for me to kind of, I like this movie, I like this character, I'm gonna make a drawing. And by chance, because I tagged him, sometimes you tagged people online and it's a fake account, or it's not even them managing them, and or maybe they don't even see it because these are busy people doing their movies and everything. And but this man saw the drawing, liked it and everything. I was very happy about it, and he shared it in his profile, and it was very nice. So if for whatever reason you end up watching this video, thank you very much for sharing it. And I got a couple of extra subscribers as well because of that drawing, because maybe it redirected into the profile, and they liked the rest of the drawings as well, and I love it. So thanks for sharing, and thanks for you know, appreciating the work. Let's do the other yellow, a little bit darker. Yes, this one works better for me. I don't want to paint the whole space. I want to make like a line around, okay? Like maybe the belly is gonna be more yellowish, and the belly is gonna be more whitish, and then the sides, the area connecting is gonna be a little bit more like that. So in my opinion, these guys I'm drawing them are kind of, they look for me territorial animals, like maybe they would swim very low on the seafloor, okay, because this kind of flat design with this kind of wings on the head that is a little bit like a manta ray. I don't want them to go on the surface. I want them more to go at the bottom, okay? So going at the bottom, I think that's what they are doing. They are moving at the bottom, being territorial, okay? They have all the areas controlled, and obviously this is like any other animal, any other fish, that when they are born, it's not only one birth, it is many brothers and sisters that they go everywhere. So I understand that there can be some sort of migration with this kind of, I'm gonna call it probably red ray. These red ray mermaids are territorial, and you see, this is how we are creating. We are kind of brainstorming, kind of like a storm of ideas, brainstorming and trying to figure out who are these guys. In this case, we are, from the drawing, creating a story, as I said before, okay? But that is the idea, that is the idea. So I think that's giving me vibes of that. For me, it's kind of, they are swimming at the very bottom, close to the sand, okay? They can even camouflage a little bit, because this kind of redness, it camouflages very nice with some of the volcanic rocks at the bottom of the sea, or it camouflages very nice as well with the coral reef as well. So these are animals that are predators, that they can eat all the little animals around the coral wall, and obviously those little fishes, they are feeding from the coral, and some of these coral are poisonous, so the animals become poisonous as well, and ergo these guys, if they are eating them as well, they have some sort of load, some sort of charge of poison as well in them, okay? That's why the dots. That we can leave the dots in white, or I was thinking maybe we could even do them purple. If I do them purple, they may blend with the rest of the drawing, so I just want to take a little bit of distance and see how it's looking from the distance. so we can decide what are we gonna do. Okay. Let's do. Feel free as well to create a storytelling with me and write in the comments some add-ons to the story, and we can put it as well in the story, like what I was saying, like these guys going at the very bottom, being poisonous, being territorial, having many sisters and brothers, but all of them, as soon as they reach, let's say, 3 months old, because in 3 months old they are already half a meter size. These are kind of small sharks. They would need their own territory to hunt their own food because they are bigger and they need to consume food to be able to keep going and keep going, like everyone, okay? So let's do a little bit here as well. I fancy doing a little bit here on the tail of yellow. The animals in the sea, specifically, you know, the fish and any kind of animals there down there have many colors, many shapes, and we haven't discovered so many of them that probably are on the very bottom of anywhere, and we can't even explore it, because if we put a submarine down there or something, with the pressure it's gonna kind of implode. And there must be so many beautiful creatures and terrifying creatures as well, because when you go lower, the animals, or at least what you can see in documentaries, the animals look a little bit more bizarre as well, because we are not used to see them. We are very familiar with, I don't know, with a shark or with a dolphin, okay? Or with a whale. Whales go deep as well, but we are not familiar with animals that go very deep, okay? There are kind of these kind of jellyfish that they look like aliens, okay? And people speculate and people kind of theorizes if those are actually aliens from the space, because we, as creative people, when we are doing movies, we kind of take references from things that already exist, and we decide to create these animals from these aliens from things that we already know. Okay, let's do a little bit of orange to make the mouth a little bit like Usopp mouth, like this. Okay, yes, I like it like this. And the tongue. I have a red. Yes, I have a red here. A little bit more red. So this little red here for this. It's a little bit brighter. Pretty similar, because how you have such a big collection of colors with Drew and ChromaFlow, like I don't know, there's like more than 50 colors. Some of them are very close in the chromatic circle, so it's very difficult to differentiate. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it in white as well, I have to say. Yeah, the dots in white. I need to make a little bit of bubbles here, that they are kind of flying up, to create some sense of we are here floating in the water. Okay, let me see, a little bit of distance. I like it. I like it in white, yeah. So now what we are gonna do, okay, is we're gonna give them a little bit of redraw with the fine liner, because these the lines have toned down when we have added the color on top. This is something that if you are learning to draw and you are learning traditional, you will see. When you do a second line on top like this, careful, no rush. Nothing needs to be perfect, and sometimes we do a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. This is just a process, and this is just a drawing, okay? So there is no... But as you can see here, just by me adding a tiny bit of a second line there, we can see how this area of the head is already popping out a little bit. I just need to concentrate a little bit so I don't do much of a mess, but yeah. Let's see if in the video you can appreciate it. Let me double check. Yes, you see how those lines for the head look a little bit darker. We haven't done the jaw yet, but here you see on the head how we have that, and on the body we don't have it yet because we haven't done it yet. But as you see, it's kind of giving a little bit of pop there to the line, and it will make as well the colors a little bit more vivid and a little bit more jumping from the white paper. If you are someone participating in MerMay2025, let's talk in the chat. Let's tell me what you have done. If you have a handle for the Instagram or for your YouTube channel as well, put it there in the show more section, in the comment section, and I can see what you are drawing as well, and we can talk about your stories as well and your characters as well. MerMay is a very big challenge like Inktober. Do not despair regarding my drawing is not being posted with the MerMay team. They haven't shared my drawing in their stories, or they haven't liked my drawing. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. By drawing, first of all, I'm gonna explain to you so you have a perspective in what I mean. First of all, the drawing challenge is for you. The drawing challenge is for you to start drawing again, to start drawing from zero, for you to have fun, and let's forget about 1 like or 7 likes or 70 million likes, because that you having likes doesn't mean the drawing is better than you not having likes, okay? And I mention it in many of my videos, and there is a lot of art therapy while we draw, while we create music, while we write poems, while we write stories, while we are, I don't know, when we are creating something, when we are making figurines in plasticine, I don't know, we are painting a big canvas, we are doing some sculpture, anything that is kind of art related, we are taking pictures. We kind of express ourselves through that. We don't need to do that with a purpose of having likes or with a purpose of being seen. A drawing, like you can see, maybe you can think, oh my god, the video is too long. I wish I could watch this video with a speed up or something like in 10 seconds. That I can do a short about this later and be in the short section, because I like as well to kind of comprise it like that, so people can see a lot of things together. But every single thing that you do, and listen to me, it takes time. You want to learn a language, it takes time. You want to learn how to code for video games, it takes time. You want to learn how to draw, it takes time. You want to cook something, you're going to make yourself, I don't know, a stew, it takes time. You may need to be a couple of hours there, peeling potatoes, you know, putting everything in the pot and everything, and waiting for it to cook, and everything takes time. You want to learn how to drive, it takes time. You need to do many lessons before you are able to take the test and to pass the exam, okay? We live in a culture at the moment with the shorts and in social media and everything, that we have immediate reward. Like straight away we have something that we want to watch, and we watch it. But think about it, years ago, we didn't have streaming services, for example, and you had to go to a Blockbuster and rent a movie if you wanted to watch, or wait until the movie was in VHS to buy, something like that, when DVD, CD to buy, okay? So we need to learn to slow down, we need to learn to appreciate the progress. We are not aiming for a goal. My goal is not to be rich from art. My goal is to enjoy my art process and to want to do more art process. If I am drawing, or I am creating, whatever I'm creating, in a disgust sense, like, oh my god, I just want to do this and finish and go and that's it, maybe that is not your thing. Maybe you have another passion that you like, and that's it. This is something very easy to see, for example, when reading. Let's say you like to read, or I'm sure you have read one book, even if it is like a 10 pages book in your life, at school, for example, or at work. I'm sure you have read a book. So you need to spend time with the book. And that book is telling you a story, or is giving you some information that you are going to learn, for example, okay, like in school. You need time. You need time with that as well. So I appreciate the process, and sometimes, even myself, all of us is like, oh my God, I wish I could do this in 2 minutes and it's done. But the important thing is, are we enjoying the process while we are drawing, for example, or while we are creating? Yes, that is, I think, the secret for anything, like trying to slow down and trying to do your characters. Do your characters. And if you think something, you had a nice time drawing it and you enjoy it, no one can come and tell you, oh, this is not a good drawing, because it is. It is, because you have spent some time doing it and you enjoyed it, okay? The level of the drawing, the quality of the drawing, it will improve when you practice. Okay? And don't wait until you have all the theory learned, because you are watching videos on YouTube and you know the structure of a body and the structure of an animal and the skeleton, and then I will draw. No. You start drawing, take a pencil, take a pen, take a sketchbook, start doing some doodles, scribble things, put some notes and everywhere and everything, and you will see how slowly you grow in the process. And yeah, that's my advice as someone who has been drawing for many years, someone who has been told about, you should do realistic. Well, I can do realistic, but I like to do my cartoon characters, okay? Or you should do more digital. I know how to draw digital. I have my tablet, I have my software and everything, yes. And I like it, it's okay, but I enjoy this. I enjoy this a lot. So in my free time, when I have like an afternoon for myself, an evening for myself, a lunchtime for myself, I like to do things that I like. That is the point of the whole thing. When you have time to rest, do things that you like, okay? Draw, read, play games, okay? And learn new things. By doing these kind of things as well, you will find people out there that will do the same things like you. You go to university, for example, and you are studying art, and you will meet other people out there. And when you thought, oh my God, I'm so weird because I'm drawing all the time, I was drawing all the time. And then you go to university and meet people who is actually drawing all the time as well, like you. And then you make friends and everything. And that doesn't matter that, it doesn't mean that you will lose friends or something like this, but it's nice to be able to talk with people who has interests similar to you. You are in social media like me, and you want to create, just create. Forget about the likes, forget about anything like that. All of this is a lot of business as well, and we see this with everywhere, that you pay the ads and things like that, and then your posts are more seen. But at the end of the day, it makes any difference? No, to be honest, no. Let's keep doing these drawings. This MerMay video has become a little bit of talk of everything, but I like it, I enjoy it. This is for what we are here, okay? I even think that at some point I could maybe start that. I haven't tried it yet, because I don't know much how to do it yet, but I have to take my own advice and just start and do it, and maybe do some streams, I don't know, and connect to the laptop and draw while I'm talking. I think it's difficult to draw live, like I'm doing now. I'm drawing while talking. I didn't record this, and then I'm doing a voice over on top, okay? Just following what I'm doing with my hands. I'm just drawing while I'm talking, while I'm explaining things, and I'm talking. You look at this bubble there, look at this tongue there, look at this. Oh, it's gonna be a handshake, like, I don't know, in Rocky movie, that there are like Apollo Creed and Rocky are like, hey, we are the best pals here, and they are shaking hands. I'm talking about this while I'm drawing at the same time, and sometimes it's difficult as well, okay? if as well, I want to know your experience. Have you been posting like me? Have you been on YouTube for some time or on Instagram for some time? Do you want to share your experience as well? Put it down in the comment section and let's talk about it as well. Feel free as well to give me some feedback if you have some feedback like, oh, I like this, or can you try to do that? Yeah, let's explore ideas, okay? I like it very much. The colors, I find them very beautiful. They work very nice together, okay? I like this kind of curiosity that maybe they are trying to communicate. Maybe they are from different families, but all the fish look the same, like all the lions look the same, from different families, and they come to contact in the border of a territory, for example, I would say. Maybe they are not that territorial, maybe they are more friendly because I don't see aggressivity in their faces, for example. I could have done there more in clash, like maybe like a circle or like an X, like trying to clash, but I made them very in harmony here, kind of going around. Could this be a male and a female? Maybe they are kind of meeting and they are gonna be doing like some kind of dance or something to, you know, we met and we're doing like a meeting dance like the animals do when they want to, I don't know, to match with another animal or something like that. It could be, okay? There is open a lot of possibilities. So the video of today is basically about possibilities and about what these two can be regarding the Gemini, regarding the concept of the twins. They are lost twins, that they have seen each other after a very, very long time, since they hatched, for example, like in Nemo movie, like we explained the other day, when they were born, they got separated with the currents, with the water currents, and now their sensors, these kind of antennas that they have there, these kind of hairs that they have, they're kind of connecting them, and they are kind of recognizing like, ooh, wait a minute, I know you from somewhere. From where do I know you? And our territory now is touching. So what's going on here? Kind of, they are familiar, okay? It can be. I think this is gonna be the video for today. I'm gonna sign, because I think that's very nice drawing, and I think that's very nice kind of conversation that we had today, and more that we can have in the show more section, okay? So, let's sign here in small. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23, you can say it as you want, and this is the Mandragon's Cave. I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you enjoyed the MerMay2025 videos, and feel free to share it, subscribe, comment, like, and all these things that we do in YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.